Hi y'all, it's Joanne. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm here with a couple different things I have going on. The first is I had made a few, I think I only made 3 or 4 on camera, but I made a couple of bundles of the vintage heirloom type envelopes. I'm not going to take them apart quite yet, but I've got 2 bundles and I wanted to make something to go with each set. And I happened to see a video and I was inspired by Heather over at RubyandPearlxo and Miss Angie. Heather was making a, what'd she call it, a faux deed, that's what it was. And she had seen Miss Angie making them. So that's where I got my inspiration. I'll link her channel below and you can go over and take a look at hers. But basically she was using some printables of vintage French invoices and letters and different things like that. So I kind of gathered up some that I have. I'm not going to be using all of these, and well, I'm going to make 2 of them, so I may use most of these. I don't know, probably maybe 5 or 6 pages in each one, but I'm going to show you what I'm doing. First, I need to pick what papers I want to use, and the first thing is to age them and distress them. And Heather's video showed how she did it and how Angie did it. I got, well, I don't know if you want to call it lucky, but my trimmer has a dull blade in it. So I thought that would give me the ragged edges I need just to start. And it really did. Got some nice aged looking edges. It even tore parts off. So I thought that was a good start, and I'm just gonna see what I can do here to distress these a little bit more. So that's the first step. Oops, I really cut that one. It's okay though. That's what we're going for, age, right? So let's just see what all we can do here. This is the first one I've done. I probably should have done a prototype just to see what I'm doing or how I want to do it exactly, but that's okay. We will just go for it. I think I'm going to put a little fold in here. You know what? I need to get better in frame. Let me move these. Oops. These out of the way. Give me a little bit more room up here so you can see too, right? That would make sense. So I'm just going to get my distress ink now and go over this. Maybe put a couple more little folds and things in here. Try to get it old and vintagey looking. In the print, you can see where it had been folded, so I may just fold it there and distress it a little bit. Here's another fold line. So there, what do you think? I think that's kind of does the trick, right? This edge will just kind of crumple up. Get a little ink on the back of it. Okay. And I did coffee stain it a little bit. It's not really showing up that much, but that's okay. I think this is a fun project if y'all want to try one or do it along with me. Okay. Looks nice and vintagey, right? Now I've got this one, and I'm going to start with the scissors here and just rough it up a little bit. And when it tears, that's perfectly fine. This one also has fold lines, so let's just go ahead and do that and make them a little more apparent. Go ahead and fold it this way. Yeah, that works. Get some ink up here. Little wrinkles and things in here. Hey, it's a fun project just doing the distressing. Fold right there. Some of these I printed on a cream paper, so along with the coffee stain, and that would make it a little more vintage. This one though is just white paper. That one's okay. Let me decide which ones I'm going to use today. So I've got those two. I definitely want to use this, maybe this one. This one is from Pink Monarch Prints. These, maybe I'll use this type in the next one. I've also got that. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and those 6. All right, I think this is what I'm going to use. Put these aside for the next one. I think this will be plenty. So let's go ahead and distress this some. See a little of the frayed edges from that trimmer, but really not much. I'm just going to fold that. Rough up this corner. This takes a few minutes to do this, but I tell you, it's fun. I think I'm just going to crumple it. And flip a little bit more. Then maybe get some fold lines in distress. Kind of nice, because really there's no right or wrong way to do it. To my thinking, anyway. Just put a little cut right where that one is. Where's my book? And when you're using it, the backs of these pages are perfect for journaling or adding something else. Or they can, just be left plain. And of course, you can make these as old and crumpled as you want. So I'm going to use this. Let's see, what do I want to do? Put lines in this. I'm totally having fun just messing these papers up. Just rough it up a little more. What have y'all been working on lately? Do you like to build a stash ready to use stuff, or do you prefer kind of doing it as you go? Edges here. Okay, that one's okay. Getting these little, what do you call it, frayed edges going everywhere. They're like dust bunnies, only they're not dust. And see how the trimmer just kind of chewed that up. I've got some of these that, are different sizes, aren't quite as wide. Well, I wonder if I should have done some of the distressing ahead of time. Are y'all getting bored watching this? It's just one more after this. And we will be on to the next step. This one is coffee dye. Probably wait until after the video and go back and do some more on the backs. And here. So let's get going on this one. how's everybody's summer going? Nice and hot where you are. It certainly is here in Florida. So that is that. Look at all these little frayed bits. I have to tell you what my lap looks like with that. All of those. But okay. So, now, what order do we want to put these in? Kind of want that on top. Then I need the cover, and I was going to use, actually I'll show you these real quick. This is a digital set I have in my shop of vintage wallpaper. I printed them on a cream paper, but this is the wallpapers, and I think I'm going to use one of these as the cover. And I kind of narrowed it down to these three. I like these because they do have the blue. Well, this one doesn't, but I love those colors. I like the crinkle here. All right, which is it going to be? I think I'll use this one. So, I'm going to have to take a minute. I thought we were finished with this part, but I've got to distress this too. And you can see how that trimmer just took a whole chunk off the corner. Like I said, the trimmer, the blade is old and needed to be replaced, but I kept it for that reason. And when I was trimming, I was, I wasn't careful. I didn't care how much it ate up the paper. Over. Got both sides. Ink around it real good. Well, we're getting there. Just want to put creases in it. ink on those. One more. Just roll this up a little bit. This back in order. Let's see which way you want to fold these up. I think I want that side up. This one up just a little bit. Shoot. Eventually, I'll get it where I want it. Actually, I think I'm going to just put a paper clip in here a second. There. That's it. So let me fold this. That. And then we need to ink these fold lines. Take these out. So I'm going to take them and fold it backwards. I should have done this as I was going. There. All right, once I get these fold lines inked, the next thing I'm going to do is take a couple of brads and put this all together. So that gives it that line as if it was folded for years. Okay, one more time now. Put this back in order. And we will be ready to put the brads. A little longer than I thought, but that's okay. I think I'm going to be happy with the results. I think we're lined up okay. Okay. All right, now I have a gonna go ahead and poke a little hole. Oops. There. Now, unfortunately, I could only find these small brads. I could have sworn I had bigger ones. These are really tiny. I hope I didn't make my holes too big. Oops, get in there. Okay, I'm gonna have to hold this off camera a minute so I can see. Okay, got that one. Where'd I put the other brad? Oops. Here it is. And again, I need to see. All right, there. Yeah, I would much rather have had some larger brads. Oh no, I think I put them, I did it wrong. Oh. All right, try this again. The brads need to go from the other side. Y'all, eventually I'll get this done. Oh, come on. Don't like these tiny brads. Okay, and again, I've got to go off camera so I can see. Okay. Now let's switch this one. Oops. Okay, the brads are in. So now that is it. I'm not sure what I'm going to use. I might just tie this with some twine. In the meantime, I'm going to add a couple of things on the front. What do we want? I just put some little odds and ends in here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Got these vintage type safety pins that, well, if I can get them apart, I think Lonnie sent me these. Oh shoot, how did, there. I'm just going to take one. Put it here. Okay. I wanted to put something, I'm not sure what. Maybe that. Oh, here's my glue. Just put a couple little finishing touches on this. Okay, come on, I've got to refill this glue bottle. Come on. Ugh. There we go. Better leave that sitting on its side. So we've got that. And what else? Paper clip. Thought I could just ink this up. something like this on here. Okay. There. What do you think? I think that's cute. Then, alright. So I think on my next video, I'll see if I want to put any kind of label on here and decide how I want to tie it up. Some kind of closure. And because what I wanted to do is make a set with some envelopes and one of these. So in the next video, I'll just put the finishing touches on this and show you the envelopes, and they're all stuffed, so I think they all came out really cute. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you'll give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment, and I will talk to you soon. Happy crafting.